Hello to all my friends out there. Hi you guys, here we are again. I hope everyone is doing okay. So, I was thinking, I'm going through my recipes, my cheap recipes, and I'm thinking, see what a pretty candle this is? It's pretty. Both of these are Himalayan candles. This one's got really, I don't know if you can see the smoke. Good incense will kick off a lot of smoke as well. Okay, so I have my little plants. First of all, this is my climbing aloe vera. And I bought it when it was really tiny, and I thought it was really overpriced, but it's growing, and I think I'm getting my money's worth. And then these two plants, I grew these out of seeds from my food. I want to encourage you guys to I think these are tomatoes. I'm not sure. What I've been doing is if my food has seeds, I plant it. I recently sprouted a few, I don't know what they were. Okay, this is a little, it's not real. It's a little alligator or crocodile. So when I sell things at the swap meet, I sell anything. Like this. I could sell this. Okay, so what I made is I made some enchiladas, and one time I was in the salon and one of the ladies I was talking to said, we never put meat in our enchiladas. It was always cheese and olives. And I go, yeah, that is really true. And so I made a little batch of enchiladas with just cheese and olives. Okay. Your Mexican food is going to be really blazola without some kind of onion, so I put chives. So let's see what happened here. Ooh, yummy. I didn't put cheese on top because there's cheese. Let me see if I can show you. These are some good enchiladas. These are kind of like a grilled cheese sandwich. A tasty grilled cheese sandwich. I used our chili sauce because that's what I had in my stockpile. And this is some salsa that I found if you grind it in the blender, it tastes so much better. So I wanted to mention to you guys about these blouses. Okay, I bought all these blouses because I was going on a cruise. Then the Mexican ladies and the Mormon ladies, I don't know that they were Mexican, were murdered, and they murdered children. So I go, going to Mexico is out of the question. Well, now it was found out that they were murdered over lithium rights or mining rights. It's very dangerous these days. If they want your mines, if they want your farmland, you will give it up. So what I had was, let's see if I can get this out of here. What I had was look at that. Okay, this time, here it is. Look at this. That's my enchilada. Okay, so I had these good, what are these? These are wheat. I was on a wheat kick, remember? Wheat tortillas, not flour. Well, they're flour. So I thought those would be good. But there's a recipe on here, breakfast burritos. 4 tortillas, 4 eggs, 1 large tomato, 8 ounces pork sausage or chorizo, 1 cup mozzarella or cheddar cheese grated, scallions or green onions, salsa, salt, and pepper to taste. forgot one of the most important things. Here's the olives, Walmart. The other day, I made sour cream. Look, there's my sour cream, you guys. Okay, what I did is I made yogurt like I always do. And right before it was, you know, when I was going to add the room temperature yogurt, I added half a cup of buttermilk, but I made my buttermilk with lemon juice, and all this is powdered milk. So, you know, this is going to protect you from no sour cream. That's going to taste good. Okay, now I want to make a nice little salad. Okay, so I have lettuce. I'm also going to eat salsa on my, a little salsa on my enchilada. And I have some Parmesan cheese. I stockpile this stuff. If you stockpile this, cheese, you can make it. It's like the coffee creamer. In a pinch, you could make macaroni and cheese. I think I'm gonna add salt and pepper like the directions on the burrito. It's be good. So this is a pretty decent meal, and it's pretty darn cheap too. Anyway, so the cruise is out. So I'm wearing my shirts. Well, I was going to wear the shirts anyway when I made my videos. I was just going to wear them when I went on the cruise as well. So what I'll do is I'll wear them, and eventually I will sell them at the swap meet when I need money. Right now it's a little unsafe because of the coronavirus. Okay, take a look at this, you guys. This is a good little dinner, and it's cheap too. Okay, now let me taste it. Let me taste this, and if it is good, yummy, my mouth is watering. I'll put a little of my sour cream on. Yesterday, I just about burned myself. Look at this, you guys. And this is cheap. Not just because it's cheap, but I'm saving money. I'm saving as much money as I can, because what I want to do is stall so this doesn't burn my mouth. No, I want to prepare for the second wave. It would help if I didn't take such big bites. That's good. I fried my tortilla in a little of this cooking spray. Then I put the chili sauce all over the inside of the cooked tortilla, and then I just added cheddar cheese from Dollar Tree and olives and chives, and then that's my homemade sour cream. Hey, don't knock it. It's good, you guys. When you make sour cream, you leave it out for about 3 days, but this you just make like yogurt, and you can use skim milk. And so yesterday I made strawberry yogurt. So this is blackberry Jello. It's sugar free. So and this is strawberry. I just made it out of strawberry. I want you guys to learn how to make yogurt and sour cream. It's fairly easy here. I'm going to try to learn how to can. I'm going to try. That's the main thing. And then, you know, for some reason, I had some cherries. So I might as well have a cherry. There's my dessert. So this is a pretty decent meal. And then to drink, I made some tea. 1 bag, 4 cups. Okay, now, how many minutes are we at? I want to mention just one thing, and this is about the 7 trumpets, and then I'm done. Okay, on my Twitter, and I messed that up bad. I said everything but Twitter. It's on my Twitter, Rotostone Twitter. But it's called Sermon, The 7 Trumpets Judgment by Calvin Reed, Lebanon Bible Fellowship Church. So what I do is I look at these seven trumpets that are in the book of Revelations, because those give me some idea historically, even if you're not a Christian, of what might befall us at the end of times or when bad times start. So the one I want to go to is, I think it's number 5. No, it's number 3. The number 3 trumpet was a great, what's happening is the judgments are thrown down to the earth by angels. They're not originating on the earth. And so the third trumpet, a great star was thrown down, but the water became deadly and undrinkable. So that's why I stockpile the water, because, you know, I want to tell you guys one more thing. Okay, now the four horsemen. The white horse was Christ. We know he's come. The red horse is war and bloodshed. The black horse is famine. These are things we're watching for. These are things we're preparing for, even if we're not Christians. And the pale horse is pestilence and death. Now, I looked up the exact meaning of pestilence. Bubonic plague. That was a bad one. My people eluded it because they didn't keep the food in the house. Even as far as my grandmother, they kept, they had a pantry out back. Okay, disease that is hot. This is a pestilence. Disease that is highly contagious, infectious, virulent, and devastating. So, here's what we're watching for. War, famine, pestilence, and death that might be coming upon us. And we're stockpiling water because we cannot live without water. So it is my opinion that the best way to prepare is little by little by little. Just a little bit. Like today I bought some marked down salmon, some marked down what was that? Coconut milk, and 1 can of tomatoes for 50 cents. That's quite a bit of food, you guys, those big cans of salmon. Also, I wanted to mention about my jewelry. Okay, I love jewelry, you may have noticed, but I always call this my sneaky eye necklace. It's never visible, never. I don't care how carefully I put it on. It's a joke. But I really love it, and it's made out of a stone. And then these are some gold-colored ambers. There's a few ambers in this necklace that are not real, and these are some topaz-type beads. So, and then the rest of the jewelry is costume. That's a good thing to sell. You know, if you can acquire it little by little and take it to a flea market or a swap meet, you'll come home, I guarantee you, with at least $100 every single week. Clothes are good too, though. I sell the clothes $3 each. Be thinking, well, could I possibly do eBay so that if this happens again, I can work from home? Or could I do a YouTube channel? And pray to God, because my friend and I had a friend, and she drilled it into our heads so many times that God provides, that we really got to the point where we believe it. If you were watching my channel, just one more thing. I got sick on my birthday, and so I lost some of my Social Security, and I thought, wow, I went to the food banks and the pantries 4 times until the pantries, you know, were starting to get crowded. And so, you know, I'm in pretty good shape. I had no reason other than I just knew that what happened is all my spendable income for the month was taken. That left me with nothing. So I just knew that it was smart to get food. So if you're in the same boat, and some of those lines are horrific, you might want to drive out of the area if it's really bad where you live. Just figure out where the churches and where the pantries are and get the food now while you can. Okay, you guys, I love you all. Thank you for following me, and God bless you all.